Aside from providing the racing fuels, lubricants and functioning fluids that help make the cars as fast as possible out on track, there's a lesser-known element to PETRONAS' technical partnership with Mercedes-AMG PETRONAS Motorsport, and that's to provide trackside support, analysing and reporting on the health of the fluids, from the moment they arrive at the track to the moment the paddock packs up and moves on to the next stop on the calendar. Today we're sitting down with and sadly saying goodbye to Nasri, one of PETRONAS' engineers who's played this vital trackside role for the last 2 seasons. Nasri, it's a shame to see you go, but we've also got a special guest to say goodbye to you as well, 6-time world champion Lewis Hamilton. Now Nasri, you have travelled the world, you've helped the team achieve 2 double world titles while you've been with them at the track. What has been your standout moment?
My stand-up moment would be the first time being at track in Barcelona during pre-season testing. It's just amazing to see the machine and also the driver being there in front of you. It's just fantastic. I am grateful for the opportunity, and it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
And Lewis, I know you stop by the track lab quite often to see Nasri and work with him. What's been your standout moment from working with him?
I think it's probably the first time we did meet in Barcelona, because Formula 1 is not particularly the most diverse environment to be in. So to bump into, as you're going into the garage, you stop past the PETRONAS, the technical lab that we have. And so stopping there and meeting someone new, and then just you see them every day that you come into the paddock, and it was just, you knew straight away that this is going to be someone great to work with.
Nasri, I'm sure you've had lots of challenges as well. You're working in a high-pressured environment. What has been some of the pressures you've faced?
I think one of them was in Japan this year, where we had 1 less running day. So everything, the qualifying was moved to Sunday, and then it was a shorter turnaround. So everyone was expected to do everything like faster, quicker, just to get the turnaround done. So we managed to improve on some of the process that we normally do, just to make sure that the team can set up the car as quick as possible from the qualifying to the race.
Wow, that's amazing. So you're putting in so much extra work. I'm sure all of the team are putting in extra work, but how important is it to have people like Nasri supporting you as an engineer trackside?
It's got more and more important as the years have gone on, because we have less engines that have to do 21 races throughout the season. And the goal is obviously the engine being the heart of the car, and the fluids running through that is really, we talk about it being the blood. And so the efficiency is paramount to us achieving our goal, and reliability is the key. And so there's so much emphasis put onto that, because we have been the most reliable team, and without the individuals like Nasri himself working so hard and committing themselves and just really being, just paying attention to detail and making sure we're optimizing every weekend, has made a big difference, to making sure that we win. And the reliability is one of the most important parts.
That's fantastic. And Nasri, so much pressure, a lot of challenges, but I'm sure you've had lots of fun along the way. Yes. What will you remember most, and what will you miss most about this role? The
part that I will miss the most would be the kinship, the teamwork that has flowered or flourished through the season. That's the part that I will miss the most, actually. The good guys
continues to evolve, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. I mean, I've always been a fan of Formula 1 for the technology, the driver, but the teamship, the teamwork between the team, and also the integration to the team is the most important part.
Absolutely.
Well, that is fabulous. And of course, this is all part of your development and PETRONAS' development of their engineers, 2 years trackside. And now someone will be replacing you to work alongside Stephanie in the track lab. Lewis, what advice would you give the person who's going to take on this incredible role? And you're not replaceable at all. We can't replace you, Nasri, but who will be doing that role from now on?
I don't know. I'm not particularly the person to give advice. I'm sure we can pick up the phone and go to Nasri, but I don't know. I think they just got to, I hope they come with the same energy as he has brought to the team, and with the same drive. And naturally, you have to be there to win and want to have the same desire. We all need to have the same common goal, which is getting to the finish line first.
And Nasri, you're going to still be part of PETRONAS, going back to Malaysia. I'm sure you'll be supporting Lewis and Valtteri and the team as they attack the 2020 season. Will we see you at the track anytime soon, though? You've got to come back.
Yes, you never say never. Never say. I mean, I enjoy the environment, so never say never.
Well, I'm sure we've all enjoyed working with you, and Lewis, I'm sure you would like to say a final thank you to Nasri.
Yeah, I mean, I'll get to say more on a personal note, but we're so grateful as a team to have great people like yourself in the team, and you're going to be missed. I always appreciate your energy, as I said.
Thank you.
When I walk in when I'm walking through to see the other guys to the engineer's room, which is often in the garage space, and I stop and he turns around, takes his glove off always.
Yeah,
always, so always appreciate it. So you're gonna be missed, but
thank you.
Your spirit will stay with us.
Thank you, Louis.
Thank
it's
you,
fantastic. Thank you so
Appreciate
much
it.
for
Thank you.
the words.
My pleasure.